Hello, Leo Gibson here, co-founder of BHAKTA Spirits, coming to you from the campus of Green Mountain College, nestled in the foothills of the Taconic Mountains. Today we're going to be enjoying the 1992 vintage Armagnac. This brings me back to my high school days, in addition to being, year of Bill Clinton's election, Gulf War, the first one. It's hard to believe that was 30 years ago. Winding down. Jay Leno had just become the host of The Tonight Show after Johnny Carson's retirement. Don't tell my wife, but I kissed my first girl. Sorry, Christine. But in any event, 53.9% alcohol by volume. This stuff's up there a bit. The four traditional grapes, Uni Blanc, Colombard, Baco, Foy Blanche, in the blend. So you get that amazing complexity, that nuance that you tend to get when you've got four different grapes coming through. Let's see what we've got here with this spirit. By the way, these early 90s tend to be somewhat rare, the vintages. There was Japan had always been a big Armagnac market. There was an economic crisis there. Production got drawn down as a result of the drop in demand coming from Japan. But 92, there's a fair amount of it out there. So don't feel like you have to rush out to the stores and beat the door down to get this stuff. But hey, let's see how it tastes. Maybe you're going to want to anyway. Hold it up to the light. Wow, it's like this, it's a bright golden color. I'm a coin collector. I don't know, maybe it's too nerdy of a topic to even go into, but the United States mints two different types of gold coins. One is the American Eagle and one is the American Buffalo. The American Buffalo has a more pure gold content, so it tends to be a little bit of a darker orange or brown or gold color, or however you want to describe that mingling of the yellow and the brown and the gold that goes into gold. Whereas the American Eagle, I think, has a little bit more silver in it. It's a little bit more adulterated. It tends to be a little bit lighter in color. This is an American Buffalo. This has got that true, almost pure golden color to it. It's gorgeous. On the nose, very nutty. Walnut, chestnut, hazelnut. It's there's a hint of something else, like almost lavender going on underneath it, like a hint of a floral thing, which you get out of some Armagnac. Fascinating. Tough to find that lavender note, but when you find it, wow, I love it. Let's see how it tastes. Wow, there's a dryness to this, which I wouldn't have expected. Tannins are heavy on this. There's a little bit of acidity that brings water to your mouth, but man, it just dries out super quick. The barrel must have had, for whatever reason, the nuances of the individual barrels this particular vintage was aged in, must have dried it out, or maybe it was something about the chemistry of the grapes or the distillation. I can't dig that far back, but to me, this one, you're getting some old leather there, you know, some of that dry, like saddle-y type smell. There's no horse there, by the way, if any of you have ever been on horseback, know what a saddle smells like. This has got that saddle smell without any of the horsiness, which is pretty interesting. Touch of ginger too. More spice on the nose, yeah. Little cinnamon there. There's a creaminess that hits you at first, which makes that tannic thing that I was telling you about earlier, when the back of your tongue dries out, sort of surprising. A lot more of that ginger now, like maybe a bit of wasabi. Haven't called that one out yet, but yeah, I sort of see that. If you've ever, before you've had your sushi, just dipped your finger in that green wasabi and taken a bit of it, wow, it's there. Nice long soft finish too. You wouldn't expect it with how tannic, assertive, spicy, leathery this stuff was, but when you get to the finish, it's just like those tannins like kind of get washed away and the acidity reasserts itself and it's mouth-watering. Very interesting, complex, nuanced spirit. This one merits more study. Till next time, from the campus of Green Mountain College, Leo Gibson. Cheers.